I can't change what I'm physically attracted to. If you guys don't know, we have Shannon's books back up for sale. We had a little bit of a hiccup for a little while, but the book's back up for sale and available. The link will be down in the description box below, and we're super stoked. So that's back up there. You guys go check it out. And then also, if you guys want more stuff, and I'm definitely not talking about it on here, I did a 9/11 conspiracy video over on our Patreon. So if you guys want to check that out, once again, that will be down in the link as well below too. That was like a really long video that I ended up doing on that, kind of some crazy stuff. So anyways, thank you guys so much for all your support and everything else. Hey guys, what's up? Wanted to come on today. I am doing the video for today, whether you guys like it or not. I'm here. So today I want to kind of talk about something that's like really, I think, annoying to me, and it's kind of like a little bit of a rant, but it's also, I think, informative. And if you stop and actually think about what I'm saying, actually, let's break it down real quick. Take a deep breath, open your mind, and like actually think about what I'm going to talk about. And I want you to look at it from a different perspective, not right off the bat getting defensive and getting angry and getting mad, but actually thinking about what I'm saying. So today I want to talk about this thing with, say, discrimination, and I want to talk about basically, you know, attraction, and we're talking about like people and everything, and the direction that the US or the world or whatever, I don't know like everywhere if it's happening, but definitely in the United States, I feel like people are just being so offended by everything, and it's like really annoying. Because how am I trying to say this? People get way too offended like easily and stuff, and I wish that wasn't the case, because you know, if you want people to be able to speak their mind and talk, then you gotta allow a little bit of, hey, you know what, you know, ruffle my feathers a little bit, or they're gonna like upset me a little bit, but you know what, we need to be able to talk and be able to have conversation stuff. So anyways, that's kind of like my little like thing on that. But today what I want to talk about is discrimination and kind of being attracted to people. And this was something that I had recently thought of, because I have kids now and they're going to grow up, and it's kind of stemmed from that, and they're going to like different people, and those people are not always going to maybe like them back. And it's hard, you know. I remember being younger or being a teen or whatever, and you know, you're growing up and everything, and you like really like somebody. I'll just say for me, you know, when you're young and you really like a girl or whatever the case is, or a boy or whatever, and you like them so much, you have a huge crush on them, and they don't like you back. And to me that seems normal. That's like what happens. But I think that people get really bummed in it, and you get so upset, and you're like, well, why don't they like me? Am I not tall enough? Am I not pretty enough? Am I this? Am I that? Or whatever. And I think what people need to remember is you need to take a step back, and you got to realize that not everybody is like attracted to everyone, and that's okay. You know, that's fine. That's what makes the world go around, you know? And we're in this society, I think nowadays, where people would get mad and angry and offended. Like, for example, say, hey, you know, I've always been into, you know, tall girls with long black hair, you know, and I don't know why that's been my thing. Or this is, I'm not saying it's me, I'm just saying, like, for example, like I said, you may not even be able to know how or why or trace it or anything like that. I don't know if it's an upbringing or just like everybody's into different stuff, whatever. And then you say like, hey, I've just always been, for whatever reason, attracted to black long haired girls, whatever. So if someone else came along and they're like, hey, I really like you, and you know, I'd want to hang out with you or date you, I don't feel sexually attracted to you, I feel like people would get on them, be like, you know, you're so shallow minded, or you know, that's being discriminatory or whatever else. And it has nothing to do with that. It's just, you know, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. And so my point is, are we gonna start faulting people and start, you know, saying people are shallow, or being like, oh, like that's discriminatory? If you say, hey, I'm not really like into this, right? Are those people gonna like get really genuinely upset, and then are you gonna be, you know, called out and be like, oh, you know, you need to cancel this person, and you need to, you know, not be closed-minded or whatever else? Like, dude, I can't change what I'm physically attracted to, you know? And this is like for anybody. And so me now, having kids growing up, if they have a crush on somebody and they really like someone, you know, when they get older, I mean, they're babies and, you know, toddlers right now, but when they get older and then they're like really bummed on somebody or whatever because they don't like them back, I'll have to ask them, be like, you know, hey, is there someone that likes you that you know of right now? And they'll probably be like, well, yeah, there's somebody that likes me. Like, do you like them back? back? Well, no, not really. Okay, well, why? Well, because of this, that, the other thing. Be like, okay, so there you go. It hurts and it sucks and it's like heartbreaking sometimes, but just the same as if you say, oh, this person likes me, but I don't like them back, you know, it's the same situation. So we can't fault somebody like on that, on what they find physically attractive. So that's like my main take home thing with this is we can't be upset about what you're physically or sexually attracted to. You just can't. And you can't say somebody is shallow, and you can't say somebody is closed-minded, and you can't say like, oh, like if you just gave them a chance. I'm not talking about if you like somebody like emotionally and intellectually and personality or something like that. You can like somebody, their personality, and like someone's, you know, thought processes and their ideas and all that stuff, but not be physically and sexually attracted to them. That's a big thing, obviously, when you're talking about meeting people or whatever else. Now, that's the only thing, that's not the only thing that matters, you know, being sexually attracted to somebody, but usually, you know, you see somebody and you look and be like, wow, like I'm attracted to them visually. I don't know anything about them. I'm just saying old school, right? Not like internet dating where they have a bio and all this crap. You're at some place, a location, a library or a bar out at the freaking beach, whatever. You would first see somebody and be like, wow, I'm physically attracted to them. They look like my type, whatever your type is. Then you would proceed and you'd go say, I want to go talk to them. And then from there, you're like, wow, like they are very similar to me or whatever. And I think that they have a cool personality and I like them more, like move forward. Or you're like, whoa, like, you know, we just don't vibe or whatever the case is. You don't look at somebody and be just like a general, regular old person and just be like, I'm just gonna pick that person to try to like get to go know them right now, you know? And then let me see if I like them, even though I'm not attracted to them at all. They're just kind of like there. I'm just gonna just randomly pick some person to go talk to and see if I hit it off, you know? No, you don't do that. You would find somebody that you like, oh, they look like my type. They look really pretty or they look cute or whatever the case is, or wow, like look at them, whatever they're doing, like I'm into whatever. I think like this whole thing of the sexuality thing, and I think that goes into the same thing with gender stuff as well too. So I'm gonna get into this gender stuff and it'd be like the same thing of somebody trying to come to me. If you had somebody saying if I were shallow or not shallow or like closed-minded because I didn't try to maybe be with the same sex or the opposite sex or something like that. Actually, like people are probably going that direction nowadays. Like the world is becoming so crazy with like people and stuff like that. You would probably get mad if you were to say like, I'm heterosexual, I like girls, I've always liked girls or women, whatever. And then if there was somebody who was like bi or gay, and you know, I feel like people would be like, well, that's kind of like really lame of you that, you know, you wouldn't try to like see having a bisexual or a gay relationship with somebody if they like kind of like got along with you and stuff like that. Dude, like this is what I'm into, you know? But I feel like the society that we're in nowadays, it's like you would be frowned upon for like not being so open for stuff when like you know who and what you are, like what you're into or something. So anyways, with all of that said, I always get like really funny comments and like interesting stuff that's always like, oh, I think Travis is gay for sure, like he's this and that and the other thing. Just fucking hilarious. Like it's so funny to me. I don't care. Like to me, it doesn't matter who or what you are. Like I think all people are like equal. Like I don't care who or what you like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. So if you're happy, then that makes the world better. So you do you. But for me, I'm not gay. I've never been gay. You know, I don't like men. I can find, you know, people attractive and be like, hey, and I always joke around because I'm like, hey, Matthew McConaughey and Brad Pitt, like those are good looking, you know, guys, you know, and I can respect and admire their looks and everything else. But am I like sexually attracted to them or any other guys? And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, but no, that's not the case. I'm 43 years old. I've been straight. I am straight, and I'm married to a woman, even though a lot of times like that doesn't matter if you're like married or not or whatever, because people come out of the closet and they're like secretly, you know, gay or whatever else. But anyway, so I'm sorry to disappoint, but that's like my stuff. I've always had like girlfriends and everything else, so unfortunately, you know, not any guys. And so that's kind of like part of my point with a lot of this discrimination and attractiveness and stuff like that. It's like, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to try being bi or try being gay or anything like that. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Hi!
Hi! We wanted to come say hi!
And this is my family. Basically, that was how...
Daddy,
yes!
I love you, Daddy.
I love you!
I love you,
I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and skidamarinka dinky doo, da diddly doo doo doo. I love you. Okay, guys, that is the end of this one. And sorry, but my wife is not sorry that I'm not gay. I'm gay for her. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
We're sending you all of our love and all of our positive energy. We hope to see you in our next video.
And you know we'll be here later, tomorrow, the next day.
Will you?
Will you?
Oh God, we gotta get better at that.
I'm on a different course, riding around and I'm whipping a Porsche. They used to hate on me bad, now I got them sad. I'm the one that they didn't endorse. Now look who's shining, now look who winning. Do this for my kid, but I am not kidding. I hit the bottom, now I got it popping. Just take a good look at the way that I'm living. Working the grind, gaining respect. Every day I be getting a check.